Oh my goodness. Whoops. Whoops. I haven't been on Twitter a while. Oh my goodness. I accidentally hit end stream instead of share. I didn't mean to close out of it. Oh my goodness. I accidentally closed out of the first live stream. I hit start live stream and then 2 seconds later I hit end stream. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whoops. I meant to share and hit the wrong button. It's been a long day in front of a computer and my brain is a little broken. Ignore I have dishes everywhere because I just got done eating. Yeah, that's why there was 2. I messed it up. I'm a putz. That's the moral. The moral of the story is I'm a putz. Oh my goodness. How are you guys? Oh, sorry, I'm rubbing my face. My eyes are tired. Oh yeah, I struggle with Google's live streaming stuff. I finally got it pretty much down after doing 20,000 lives. I think I've got it down, but every time I get it, they change something else. So who knows? Who knows? As long as you guys found me, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Oh, I drank all that wine. Maybe the wine was affecting it. Wine broke my brain. I just had a quiz that I had. Well, I had multiple quizzes today, but I went to go take the quiz, and the professor never activated the quiz, and it was supposed to be activated at 11 in the morning. It was supposed to be activated, and it never was activated. So I went to go take the quiz, and I had to email him, and he's like, "Is it active now?" I must have been the first one in our class to try to take the quiz. It's due at midnight, so. But I got to take my quiz finally. I wanted to do all of my schoolwork before the live show. That way I didn't have to think about it. I got something stuck in my teeth too, which feels great. Anyway. Lizzie Faye loves books. I don't think the name sounds familiar, but I don't think I follow them. Another Elizabeth. It's my real name. Yeah, he's a pain. He's a terrible professor. He's not good at his job. He's not my favorite, and that class is my least favorite class. So I don't know how I'm passing it, but I am. With flying colors too, which is really weird because he is a really bad professor. Oh, March Mystery Madness. Oh. Hi. Hello. Oh, you want to say hi? Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. Come on. Come. You can do it. There. Oh, maybe you can't. Oh my. Hi. Hi, Drogo. Hi, buddy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, someone's at Sansa. Sansa's sleeping there. I think there's there's no one down there. Sometimes Bane sleeps down there, but there's another one up there. I think that's Oberyn up there. He was up there earlier today. I think Ari and Bane are downstairs with their daddy. But Drogo's, he's a mommy's boy, isn't he? He's a mommy's boy. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. And he wants to put his butt in my face. Yeah, and he's like the biggest cat too, and that perch is he's the biggest of the kittens. He's competing for Bane's weight class, but and that's like the smallest spot up there, but he somehow fit. He was up there when I had my ASL class today. And I think she was there too. She likes that. She likes the basket. The little, it like cradles her. She's out too. Usually I touch her and she makes a little noise, but nothing. Drogo's like, why are you paying attention to anyone else but me? Anyway, sorry. Oh my goodness. Bonus marks for mentioning, nah, he's not that kind of professor. He's the type of professor that would have, like, if no one would have emailed him, he would have just given everyone a 0. And then he, like, I could see, like, someone emailing him tonight, like, if I wouldn't have been the one to email him, which I must have taken it, something in my freaking teeth. I must have taken, what are you doing? Get out of there. Get out of there. You're being bad. Drogo likes these magnets. These come in the rainbow crate, which is like it's a queer book box. So they've got like all these like queer. That's from You Should See Me in a Crown. But it's got like all these cute little couples and queer peoples. But he likes them. He likes to chew on them, and they're all sticking on this. Like there's a part right here. And they're all sticking on it. And he likes to chew on them. He likes to steal them from me. They're really cute. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, you get one in every box. What's the most recent one? Where'd I put it? Oh, what was the most recent? This might have been the most recent one, actually. This one. I think that's the most recent one. Who is that? I don't even know. It's on there. Card. This is important. Says my ADHD. It comes with this little newsletter. This isn't what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. This is the thing that tells you what all came in the book box. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Magnet. Oh yeah, this is Achilles and Pericles from the Song of Achilles by Helen Miller, which I haven't read yet. I didn't even know there was queer individuals in there. It's cute though. Aww. So cute. Anyway. They're pretty, see, it's got nice little art that comes in it and everything. This one came with these cool bookmarks from Black Sun, from the Black Sun book, which I haven't read yet either. Big surprise. And this is the book that came in the box this week. This month. Not this week. Oh God, I could never keep up. Dark Rise. Which I've heard good things about, but I don't know. Anyway. I got a lot of queer books in the mail the past like couple days. I got Iron Widow, which I'm really excited about. Which has like a love triangle, but it's an actual triangle. Like the boys are together, and then the boy and the girl, and the boy and the girl are there together, and the boys are also. So it's like a perfect triangle. That's why I bought it. Yeah, lots of good queer books. Art, Saul and Dante. That sequel came out. Anyway, all the queer things. At least Izzy was honest. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. My professor. And I said it was my notes that they taught it that way. Yeah, some professors are just... I just need to make it through the class. Right now I have a high A in the class. I just need to make it through. That's it. And survive. It's a mandatory class. It's like not a mandatory, but yeah, mandatory for my degree. It's a class I have to take. So prerequisite. What is the word I'm looking for? But yeah. Yeah. I've learned that for me, a lot of male professors are not fun. I've learned that like over I've had like, I can count on like one hand how many, and it's less than 5, I think, how many good male professors or male teachers I have had in my lifetime. Like that includes like high school and that, like, yeah. They're just not compassionate. And I think that's the thing. I think that's the thing the most, especially in college. I feel like a lot of them, I've had like maybe one male professor in college that I've actually liked. 1.5. One professor, I like him as a person, but I don't like the books he picks to read. I think they're kind of boring, but I like him as a professor. Like he grades fairly, and he's relatively, I mean, I like him as a person. He's relatively chill. But I don't know. I think women understand having more in your life, maybe, because women, a lot of women end up going to, like, a lot of these professors are like parents, and they went to school and they had kids, and they balance like a job and kids, and so they know what it's like to balance like multiple things, to have kids, to do all the things. I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased. I don't know. I just think women make better teachers. Anyway. I don't know. Favorite drawing teacher was a guy. Oh, compositor. Maybe that's the word I was looking for. Oh, sorry. I just zoned out. I got lost somewhere. You encourage us to draw on the walls and do things very out of the box. That's pretty cool. I feel bad for like whoever has to paint the walls when he's done with the semester. I guess it wouldn't matter. I guess maybe he would paint the walls. Maybe he'd have you guys paint the walls. See, that's what you could do like at the end of the class. That could be your final, painting the wall, like back to white for the next class. Anyway. Had pretty good luck. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe I've just had bad luck. Maybe it's not a gender thing and I've just had really bad luck. Yeah, I think they do suffer from burnout. Yeah. Which you think would make them more compassionate. Like my favorite professor, she's like ADHD like me. And it shows, but like her quizzes are like super basic. They're literally just because she wants to know that you read it. She doesn't care that you memorize things. She just wants you to know that you read the material. That's it. And her midterms are relatively easy. The paper she makes you write are relatively easy. She made me go out and during the my not last class, but the class before that, she made us go outside for 20 minutes and just write for 20 minutes. Like write what we saw, what we felt, what we smelled, all the senses of like for 20 minutes in the class. Like she's relatively chill. And she's really good with like activities like that, like putting us in groups so we can chat and like she's really good with keeping my ADHD brain busy instead of just lecturing. Like the professor with the quiz, he's a lecturer. Like he just drones on and 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 on. And I don't pay attention at all in his class anymore. I've been working on a queer pirate novel in his class. That's what I've been working on. So I just pretend I'm taking notes, but in reality I'm just working on my pirate novel. He thinks I'm paying attention. That's all that matters. And I have a high A in the class because I teach myself anyway. So something's working. Anyway, I digress. We haven't talked about the book. I've been rambling. It's a great exercise. I've done it twice with her so far. I don't like it. I hate it, but I also like it at the same time because I'm an introvert, so I don't like going outside, but I also see the merit in going outside, and whatever I produce from going outside is always really good. So, and it always, I don't know, it really is a great way to get you to understand setting. It's a great exercise. So anyway, East Coast thing. Maybe. Are you on the West Coast, Kelly? Maybe that's it. Maybe it's a coast thing. I mean, if you're on like the West Coast, you're probably more in California. So you're probably more of a Democratic area, maybe. It's Democratic. You're liberal, as the conservatives like to say. So maybe it's, I don't know. The vibe in California is way different than the vibe in Pennsylvania. I don't know. That's what you get from all the sunshine, though. I think if I was around sunshine that long, I'd be pretty chill too, but I think that might be a thing. Yeah, Seattle. So, yeah, I think you've said that before and I've forgotten. But yeah, that might be why. More, I don't know, more understanding. Yes, I remember Shannon saying that too. I remember now. It's all coming back. Huh. How do you expect students to understand you when you're painfully boring? Exactly. I saw you post about the novel on Instagram. Sounds awesome. Oh, that novel, the pirate novel. Girl, it is at, shh, shut up, stupid phone. Stupid phone. It is, so I've had 2 videos like go viral on TikTok. One of them is just me complaining about work. And this video is almost surpassed it. That video was at like 30,000. That's a lot. It was at like 30K views. 30K? Something. 38K views. And it's, I don't want to hear myself talking. Almost 9,000 likes and 400 comments. And this video with me with the pirate novel, which is something that I actually care about, that one's at 30. Yeah. It's at 30K now. 18 shares, 200 comments, and 5,000 likes. And it's like, it blew up. And like, people are like really, really, really excited about it. And it's like, it made me like really like excited to write it, but it's also like a lot of pressure because now I have to actually finish something for people. So it's nice. I think during NaNoWriMo and probably before that, I'm gonna like do like lives on TikTok, so that way I don't know, that way it looks like I'm making more progress than I am. Is it even a discussion if we aren't on topic yet? So true. Hey, they won, although we have a hockey team now. I don't know. I don't watch hockey I don't watch any sports except football. And by football, I mean soccer. It's the only sport that I watch. And even that, I miss a lot of the match games because it's not on like a regular TV. You have to get like ESPN Plus or something. I really need to get on Instagram and join the cool kids. Instagram was down the other day. Like all of Facebook was broken. It was broken. I kept trying to see. I don't care if Facebook goes down because I don't get on there like ever. But unfortunately, Instagram is owned by Facebook now, and yeah, I don't like it. I don't like that they're owned by Facebook. But a lot of the people I talk to, I communicate through Instagram. Like a lot of, like I have an Australian friend, like I talk to him through Instagram. So I'd be really bummed if Instagram like died. So that's the only thing. I think I'd get over the social media aspect eventually, but anyway. It is great. The book side is really nice of, well, almost every app except for Twitter. Book Twitter is a fucking nightmare. I only get on Twitter for Grinchathon now because I don't. Book Twitter is another breed. It's another breed of just people. It's interesting. It's interesting how each platform has like its different types of people and different styles of communication. Is that like what I'm like trying to say? But like it's just interesting. Book Twitter is something. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite place. It's not my favorite place. But anyway, sorry. Views and yeah. My goal is if that video with the pirate keeps going up and it surpasses the one from work, I'm gonna quit my job. It's a lie. I'm not gonna quit my job. I want to quit my job, but I should tell myself that. Maybe I actually will. But yeah, people love it. It's so nice, and it's been overwhelming. I can't respond to everyone's comments, which is something I don't typically experience, at least not here, because I don't make content here very often, and often enough to even grow. But yeah, WhatsApp, yeah. And a lot of people like I think in Central America, South America? Like a lot of people in Central, I want to say Central America. I think people use it in Europe too. I use like the WhatsApp a lot. I've never even used WhatsApp. I don't even know what it is. I know it's like isn't it like a texting app? But I've never used it. But yeah, a lot of people like that's their app that they use to communicate with everyone. So like that going down, it's not a good thing. Facebook should not be allowed to own everything. It's creating a monopoly on social media, and it's not healthy. But hey, what do I know? It was so productive that day. I'm sure there isn't a connection. I had work and then I had school, so like I kept getting annoyed that like I couldn't do things, but I really shouldn't have been on Instagram at work or at school anyway. So so it wasn't that big of a deal. Really need time management. I have ADHD, so there is no time management. It's difficult. I shouldn't say I have ADHD. I have undiagnosed ADHD, so I don't know if that's really what I have. But I mean, look at how this is going. Like this is a book chat, and I haven't even talked about the book yet, and I just keep going all over the place. So you tell me what lists, small lists, are the only thing that I can get anything done. Anything. I still have. Well, I have readings that I should do for tomorrow. It's not due until tomorrow, so I was going to do it before bed, but I don't have to do it. It's not like urgent. I did all my schoolwork that was due tonight, and that's it. And this live chat. And then I'm done for the night of doing things. Anyway. I find Twitter good for live events, but it can be so negative. Yeah. Oh, I do go on there. For the press conferences, the press briefings from the White House. That's literally the only reason I go on Twitter hardly anymore. Well, and to share this and for Grinchathon. It's so negative. And it's just toxic. WhatsApp you can text and also. Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway, segue. Yes. This book was the easiest book. Oh, that's great. I'm assuming that means you liked it. Oh, I almost knocked Thunderhead right on the goddamn floor. Yay. I love this book. I'm giving it a million. Oh my goodness. Here's where Shannon's like, I hated it. I love this book. It's one of my favorites. The cover, I know. The cover is so good. You think the cover is good on Thunderhead? Or on Scythe. Wait till you see Thunderhead. And the toll is beautiful. The covers are perfect. I can really appreciate this cover design because all the books, I'm not getting up to go get that toll because if I get up, I won't sit back down. But like, I like how they all look nice together. Like, they all look nice together. Oh no, Shannon. Oh no. 3 stars. Oh no. Why? The cover is epic. The cover is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, what? Oh no. Oh no. That's okay. That's okay. That's why we're here though. To talk about it and to know why. I think this is a series that I've seen that a lot. You either like love it or you have some issues with it. I saw someone, I'm not going to name who it was. But I saw someone post like today or yesterday about on Instagram about this book and how it was overrated. And they said because of eugenics though, which I don't get. I don't get that. I don't get where that's I don't get where that was at, but maybe I missed it. Like I said, maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I'm blinded by my love for it. Yeah, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. No. Oh my goodness. Why am I squishing my face like that? I don't know. I'm that tired. I'm just like sagging into myself. Oh my goodness. Why? Now I don't know where to start. Should we say I'm like I want to know the issues now, but I also don't, because then what if I see them now? Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to start actually. Like anyway. Well, I did finish half of it and then I put it down for a while. Challenging topic, and I felt like a lot of times it was handled seriously and other times it was sensationalized. Though that was intentional. Oh, do you just mean you mean like the gleaning, like in general? It's a dark series as well, and I think it's I don't know, it takes a certain person to either love it. It is a very dark series, I think. I think though if we lived in a world like that, it would be, unfortunately, I feel like it would be exactly like it is in this book. Unfortunately. Like the kids splatting just for funsies. I just feel like that would totally be a thing, as messed up as it is. Oh, does it? Oh, mine doesn't say that. Mine doesn't say ages 12 and up. But it definitely should. That's a good thing that it does. Oh, it says it here for me. It's inside for me. Yeah. Yeah, well that's a good thing that it does, because that's true. I think sometimes they put like content warnings in the in this thing that's like summarizes the book and stuff. Sometimes they'll put content warnings in here. No, it just says death. Yeah. Death, murder. Yeah, you can say that. Social issues, death and dying. Yeah. Yeah. It can be a bit of a rough book. Oh, the paperback. So that would explain why it's okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think it was important to show, as awful as that side of things are in this book. I think it's like important to show, because you would have, because scythes, I just bit my tongue, are still human, and you know you're gonna have some asshole like Goddard who yeah. I hate like when the book starts to go down that path, when Faraday dies. I hate the path that like Ronan is supposed to, like, forced to go down, and uh mm. Yeah. Sorry, I like choked on air. Oh, and I can't even with the scene with her brother. I can't even with that scene. It hurts. It hurts. I get why it's there, but it hurts. Gender dynamics felt very obvious. She does book learning compassion. Oh, see, I didn't even see that. But yeah, that does seem pretty obvious. Yeah. It would have been interesting to see how they would have turned out had the rules been switched. Because I know that Goddard wanted both of them. You're so cute. You woke up? Oh, big yawn. Sorry. I heard her rustling behind me. And the resolve only violence can conquer that someone. Now you mention it. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Of course, they end up in the same gender mentors. Yeah, yeah. I love Madame the Dame of Death or whatever, Marie Curie. I love her though a lot. But yeah, they end up with the same gendered mentors. Yeah. I didn't even see it. Look at that. Shannon's just like reading this book on another level. And we're just over here like, death! Yay! She didn't even thinking of the consequence of her action killed someone big back in the day. Yeah. Well written. Just along for the ride. I know. That's me too. Shannon's like actually paying attention to the small details, and I'm just like, murder. I don't know what that says about us, Kelly. It says that Shannon is way more compassionate than we are, I guess. Oh my goodness. I would have loved more of Curie's backstory as well. Like more of like, I don't know, more of how she became who she is. I mean, she's like over what 100 years old or something. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Eventually, it became over the top and always went for the most dramatic. When that happened, I felt disconnect from the story. Oh, a lot of people. I've heard people say similar things, especially with Rowan and well now Anastasia, Citra, their relationship as well. Their relationship is like a lot of people think it was forced. I like their relationship, but that's just me. I think it's because I like it because they're the only two who know like what each other is going through. I felt like there could have been a little bit more work on like them, but they did train next to each other constantly. What are you doing? What are you doing? Scratching a box. Bane. Read it slowly. See that me, I like devoured it. That's probably why I didn't think about it at all. I'm just like, nom, 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 nom. I'm so curious to think of you. I love this book, but I like dark things though. I don't think that's surprising. It's definitely a different, like, I don't know. Yeah, it also doesn't help that we're living in a dystopia right now. I guess this isn't like the best book to be reading now either during a pandemic where people are dropping off like well, in the US, like flies. I don't think that's a very good thing. If we had a Scythe hood, no, I don't want to die that way. Yeah, I love Faraday and Curie so much. I like how Faraday just gave up and went into retirement. Like he's just chilling on a beach somewhere. I love it. I don't know. I was raised Catholic and I told my mom about it. She gave me the weirdest look. Yeah, it's not a book that I'm sure most Catholics would even want in their home. Goddard was so dark. He had no redeeming character, was also isn't very nuanced. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's yeah. He's not a very rounded villain at all. He is yeah. I think that's like there's a lot of contrast between dark and light in this book with very I with I guess Citra and Rowan being the gray. More Rowan than anyone being like the gray in between. So your mom didn't want to join the buddy read. I could have cared less about Goddard. I was glad he died in a fire. Sorry, I am yawning so much today. I had 2 classes today, multiple quizzes. There's very little gray. Yeah. Maybe we need gray because it's where we think of for ourselves. Yeah. 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 I think Rowan fills the space of like that morally gray character. Because like especially towards the end, because he kind of like I don't know. Yeah, me too. I didn't think he would. When I first read this, I didn't think that he would. Freaking allergies. I wish the weather. No, I don't. I'm not going to say that. I was about ready to say I wish it got cold out, but no. Just so my allergies go away. We've had a couple warm days, and now the whole world's like, let's try to kill me. Was really surprised Rowan actually stood up. I already read that. Duh. Was in so much pain. Rowan. I know. I remember reading, I was really freaking upset that Goddard was the one that he was going with. I was not happy. Not happy. I think so. Hear a cat downstairs. Hi, Carlos. Oh my god, when Rowan did. Yeah, I was. What a moron. I wouldn't even said anything. But I don't know. Maybe he didn't think that he could ever do that because Rowan, kind of still saw the good in people, even though there was no good. I don't know. What a dum-dum, though. What are you doing? Noisy watching. That's all right, Carlos. We're just talking about books. Well, a book. Yeah. I don't know. I think I don't know. Fearless? I don't know. It might be a good trait to have in future books. Oh yeah, the Esme. Yeah, I didn't see that twist at all when I first read it either, and I'm like, but that just shows how effed up Goddard was. Like, just manipulating, just manipulative. What a terrible, shitty human. Good thing he died in a fire. I'm not gonna tell you what I think the next book is about because I have read the next book already once before. When we get to the toll, I don't know. It's up to Shannon. She didn't really like this one, so I don't know if she wants to keep reading them. But yeah, I know what the next book is about already, so I don't want to spoil that. I've read this one and I've read Thunderhead. I haven't read the toll yet because I'm behind. Even though I pre-ordered it and got it the day it came out, I still haven't read it because I'm me. I need to like ADHD, man. I need to like exfoliate my skin. I got like little bumps there. It's really annoying me. Yeah. Well, because she technically wasn't. She wasn't a Scythe, and she wasn't a Scythe's apprentice when she was dead. And they were taking away her Scythe apprenticeship anyway. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I liked that. Yeah, the Thunderhead. Like, oh, you mean the next book? Yeah. No, you're fine. I just don't want to spoil it for you. I just don't. What? Are you sure? I don't want to force you. I don't want to force you to read it. Determined to get a seat to finish a series. What if it ends tragically? Oh my goodness. To get me to finish a series. Of course, I would be your motivating factor. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just didn't know Thunderhead could communicate that way. Yeah. Could you imagine? Like you're just in your living room and you're just like, you just start talking to the air and it's the Thunderhead. It's just communicating. It's kind of like, I guess it's kind of like Alexa. Like it's always there, always listening. But it's way more advanced. But such a Anastasia now, yeah. Her speech. So good. The knockout punch. I did not see the punch. Well, this book had a lot of stuff I didn't see coming, but I did not see the punch happening at all. I thought she was gonna like make, like when she was like looking at her ring and that, I'm like, she's gonna make him kiss it. But I did not see the punch. The punch was just brilliant. Genius. I did not even think about it. So brilliant. Starting Sunday, I have it all planned out. She's in it now. It doesn't matter if she hates it. Yeah, Thunderhead can't advise Scythes, but they can help everyone else. And like the Scythes have access to like that database, but like, yeah, but not to the Thunderhead itself, which is interesting. Oh my goodness, my nose is running. Allergies are fun. It's probably because I opened those curtains. There's like a small like break in one of my windows. I mean, the storm windows are up, so it's not that big of a deal. But like, there's a small. It's taped over so the cats don't get it into it. But I still think maybe it's like, look at her. But I still think allergy comes in. I lost my train of thought. Oh my goodness. She's hilarious. That face. Who knows? It's more like IA in society. That would be really cool. Yeah, the punch kiss. Yeah. Yeah. Think of it not as really as a social commentary, but like adventure. Yeah. Surprise spider catch. She is something else. Sansa is weird. She's a really weird cat. She likes to lay like right. I'm covered in cat hair, probably from her. I don't know if the cat started jumping up, but she likes to lay like draped over my shoulders a lot of times, like a scarf, and then she'll bite me like with her, but not hard, not hard. She does like this little like bite. Like she knows I'm talking about her, but she does like this like I don't know what it is. It's weird. She only does it to me too. She doesn't do it to Josh. Because I asked Josh, I'm like, did she ever like bite you? And he goes, no. He goes, no, she's never done that to me. But it's not a bite. Like she doesn't bite down. She just like puts like she just puts like my arm in her mouth. Sometimes she'll chew on my shoulder. Sometimes she'll do it to my legs. Sometimes while we're sleeping, like while I'm trying to sleep. And she'll just like then she'll go to sleep like that with like my leg in her mouth. It's so weird. She's such a weird cat, and she likes baths. She likes baths. Like I take a bath, well, all the time because I'm always tired. Yeah, little love bites. Like they don't hurt at all. They're just weird. And like I take a bath like all the time. And I just say it's bath time, Sansa. And then she doesn't hear me now, and then she'll come running and she'll sit on like the side of the tub and her tail is just in the water. And she's gotten bold now. Sometimes she climbs like before the water's all the way filled in. She'll try to climb on like my lap while I'm in the tub. It is weird. One time I held her like this, like while her bottom half of her body's like in the water. And she's just enjoying her life. Sometimes she'll like to be draped over her like this while I'm taking a bath. Like, she's fucking weird. She's so weird. None of my cats are really scared of water that much, but she likes water. She's so weird. She's such a weird cat. I love her to death, but she's such a weird cat. So weird. She reminds me so much of Hannah, though. Not with the water. Hannah hated water. But I don't know. She reminds me a lot of Hannah. I think it's the coloring. She gets you all to herself. Then the other cats like hang out. Like when I take bath, I cannot shut the bathroom door when I take a bath. It stays open because I can't shut it because they will break it down. I've tried. Like it doesn't my bathroom door doesn't latch very well. I think because there's like a hook over it, so it doesn't latch very well anyway. You have to like push really hard. But they will either be out there crying and carrying on, all of them, and it sounds like a chorus. So I was better off just letting them in, or they will find a way to push the door down and open, not down, but open to get in because they have to be in there with me. It's great. It's lovely. I love the audience while taking baths. It's really annoying when I'm trying to read in the bath anymore. This is why I have like bath time books. Like I have certain books that are used books when on my TBR will be usually there's always a used book, like a beat up used book. I can't use a library book. I can't use a brand new book. And it just has to be a used beat up book because she is swinging her wet tail all over the place half the time. So it has to be a book that if it gets wet, it's not that big of a deal because she's freaking ridiculous. So ridiculous. Anyway. And Arya, I have to watch her. She tries to drink the bath water all the time. And if I put like stuff in it, she's going to end up hurting herself. Freaking drinking something. Get your head out of there. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, side dumb. Got distracted by my cats. ADHD. You so cute though. You're so cute. Yep, roughed up paperback. Exactly. Eating your books. I know. When they were little, maybe they'd chew on sometimes, but I broke them of that habit pretty quick. They like to sleep on my bookshelves. I have quite a few pictures of when they were little babies sleeping on the books, but no. I broke them quickly of the book chewing habit. It sounded like there was like a phone ringing outside. What the hell? That's kind of. I just freaked out a little bit. There's a skull. You can't see it. I don't think you can see it even if I move. Yeah, there's a skull. See the skull on the red shelf right there? That skull? Well, it's perfectly reflected in the bottom of the mirror, not the mirror, the window over there. So it looked like there was a face looking in, and I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even jump. Like, it wasn't like, just like, this proves that I would die in a horror film, because I'm just like, huh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Usually just the corners. Yeah. Yeah. My cats like to rub against like the corner. If I'm reading, they will rub against like the corners just to get my attention. And I've had a lot of times where the cats have closed the books. Yeah, it freaked me out. It's just like a perfectly outlined, like, but in the mirror, it kind of looks like, I'm not in the mirror, the window. It just kind of looks like, it kind of like is distorted a little bit. So it kind of just looks like, I don't know. It kind of looks like a white like doll mask almost, not even like a skull, like a kid, like just plain white doll mask. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, that's what Halloween decorations that I didn't even put anywhere. I just put them on that shelf for temporarily. That's what they'll get you. My regular shelves are Halloween decorated. Who am I kidding? Anyway. Anyway. Josh is gaming, I think, which means I'll lag. So I want to hear. I like the book because of murder. Yeah, like a doll. I don't do dolls. Yeah, I know. I like because of murder. I think Roland was my favorite character in the first reading. If not, then it's definitely, it's either, I think upon second reading, I think it's Curie. I really like Curie a lot. I just think she's pretty cool. She's badass. She's got like all this like horrible backstory. I also like that she's living in Falling Water, which I guess they are living. Are they living in Pennsylvania? Because Falling Water's in Pennsylvania, I believe. It's in my state. It's not too far from here. I don't think. Maybe a couple hours. Frank Lloyd Wright. He built that building, and the more I learned about him building it, the more I'm like, I don't think I really like Frank Lloyd Wright. He doesn't seem like a nice person, but the building seems pretty cool. I think my favorite scene, what is my favorite scene? I think I really like the scene where like, yes, she lives in Falling Water. She said it was like the original building, and that's why she lives there. Yeah, Falling Water, which is like look it up. Google it. Because it's hard to describe, but it's in Pennsylvania, and it's by Frank Lloyd Wright. He's the person who made it, who built it. Uh, it's outside of Pitt, Falling Waters, Pennsylvania. Frank Lloyd Wright. Look, someone else already looked it up. It's got a waterfall going right through the whole building. It's really cool. It's really cool, but Frank Lloyd Wright kind of seems like a dick. But yeah, Bear Run. So it's not. How far away is that from me? So Bear Run. How far is from Bear Run? Oh my goodness, really? How hard is it to just answer a question, Google? This is why I need the Thunderhead. I'll just ask my phone. Distance to Bear Run. Oh, it's only an hour. It's only an hour from me. Wow. No, is that right? That's Bear Run Trail. No, I mean Bear Run, Pennsylvania. No, I was going to say, what the heck? 3 hours. There we go. 3 hours and 34 minutes. Closer to Pittsburgh. See, that's the one I was looking for. It's closer to Pittsburgh. It's in the woods. Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he? Does it say anything about it here? He also writes screenplays. He lives in California. He lives in Challenger Deep by him, I tried to read and I did not like. I just could not get into it. And I hated myself because everyone loves that book so much and I just could not get into it. I ended up unhauling it. I was so bummed because I loved this book and then I'm like, oh, I'll try reading Challenger Deep. Everybody likes that one. I didn't like it. He would have had to do from a writer's perspective of this book, like the amount of research he would have had to have done, and a lot of it dark research. It's a lot. Like from a writer's perspective, like this book is something. Maybe that's why I give it 5 stars, because I'm like, woof, the amount of research he would have had to done on like gleaning methods. The guy in the heavy gold coat, and it sunk to the bottom because it was so heavy. Oh yeah. What's his face? The High Commander Scythe, whatever. Oh, you didn't know it was a real thing? Yes. It don't feel bad about not knowing it was a real thing though, because obviously, well, first off, it's in the US. Second off, it's like Josh didn't know that it existed either, because I've brought it up multiple times before. I'm like, we should go up to Falling Waters sometime. I'd never been there like in person, and I've heard amazing things, and he didn't know what I was talking about. So it's a Pennsylvania thing. And then my one coworker, or I mean, it's not a Pennsylvania thing. Even people in Pennsylvania don't know they exist. My one coworker, she went to go see it in person. Like actually, she got an actual tour of it, because you can tour the building. No one lives there, I don't think, anymore. So you can tour the building, and it's yeah. She hadn't heard of it beforehand either, I don't think, and she got to tour it. I thought it was like a well-known thing, but apparently, me and my sister, I think, are the only 2 people I knew that like knew what it was. I'm like, it's like a really famous architecture, like architectural building, especially in Pennsylvania. But it's like pretty famous building, but I guess not. I guess not as much as I thought. Oh yeah, I love the scene when Roland was telling everyone to leave the building. Yeah. Yeah. Roland's pretty good guy. Even though he had to make some really bad decisions, but yes, that was a reference to Ayn Rand, the Fountainhead. Never heard anyone talk about that one. I think I own Unwind. I think, but I have not read it yet. I think I own it. I think. I don't think I've read it yet. I mean, I know I haven't read it yet, but I think I own it. It's a biggie, Fountainhead. Yeah. Fountainhead's chunky. Okay, I feel better. Josh didn't know, and it's not just me. No, quite a few people like didn't know. I thought it was just a well-known thing. Like, it's a huge like it's a very famous like architecture. I'm sure if you study architecture, I'm sure it's like you're definitely going to hear falling water, but maybe that's just me. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty. I think probably the reason I'm probably do know about it is because of how like I don't know. I don't know how I know and no one else does. It's a pretty popular thing in Pennsylvania. I'd like to see it one day. I just haven't gotten there yet. But it's interesting to see the different Scythe names, like Faraday. I know it's a science reference, and there's a character on Lost with that name too. Yeah, Faraday. Yeah, and Roland. At the end of the book, it hinted at his name. He did not choose a name, but he may have been given one. So he might just take it and run with it. He might. I'm trying to remember where it's at. Yeah. Yes, he might. The last little bit from Citrus Journal. I think it was Citrus Journal. Yes. Sorry. Anastasia. There's a mention of his new name. Anyway. She's so cute. I didn't feel that it was out of left field. I feel like them talking about it was out of left field. I felt like them bringing it up was like kind of sudden, but it didn't surprise me. That's probably what I more want to say. Like, yeah, it kind of came out of nowhere, like the celebrity around it, but it didn't surprise me that they existed. Like, it did not surprise me. And I think the reason it might have felt so out of left field was the fact that, like, think of how many people just don't meet Scythes in a regular day. And, like, then we were Citra and Rowan were just all of a sudden meet this Scythe. And they, and Faraday was like a moderate, not even a moderate, he was just compassionate Scythe. But I don't know. So like they didn't get to see that side of that, but it did kind of seem a little bit like them telling us it's a little out of left field. Oh, no, in her journal. Do you want me to read it to you? I'll read it to you. Maybe I won't read it to you because I don't like reading. I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. Here's where it starts. It says, this is from her journal. It's the last thing in the book. It says, according to the rumor, there is someone out there who's seeking out corrupt, despicable Scythes and ending their existence by fire. One thing is certain, he's not an ordained Scythe, and yet people have started to call him Scythe Lucifer. I'm terrified that it might be true, but more terrified that I might want it to be true. It was never my desire to be a Scythe. I suppose that it might make me a good one. I don't know yet because it's all new and I still have so much to learn. For now, I must give all my attention to gleaning with compassion and conscience, with hopes that it will help our perfect world stay perfect. And if Scythe Lucifer ever comes my way, I hope he'll see me as one of the good ones, the way he once did. Dun, dun, dun. Made me choke up a little bit. Faraday was very focused. I love that, like, him and like Curie, like, they all have like their own way. I love like that Curie offers to let like the spouse, like, well, or whoever's left alive, freaking not glean her, but to kill her, like, in retribution. I mean, it's kind of messed up, but like in this society where, you know, you can just die randomly. I thought that was like pretty freaking honorable of her to even give them the option. I mean, she did kill their family member though, so like, but I don't know. I don't know. I love the journal. Yeah, I love the way they kept journal. Yeah, me too. Yes, Lucifer. So why would they know the Lucifer reference? Well, they did mention before in the book at some point, I forget when, they mention, like, I think it's in one of Curie's journals probably, I think, where they mention like people used to believe in gods and a heaven and things like that. Now there's like the Thunderhead kind of like took its place. So like I think they're aware of like the past when people believed in those things, but like, yeah, so maybe that's why they call him Lucifer. I don't know, because he brings destruction. But I don't know. You don't know. I'm not saying I hate the name. Yeah, the Tonists. Well, the Tonists were also just kind of interesting. They also believed in like a tone was like, I don't know. It was, they're interesting. It's an interesting religion, but isn't all religions pretty interesting? Because even the Scythes, like, they have their own traditions and weird things they do, like washing their hands at every conclave. Like they have their own like little religious things, even though they're not a religious group. The tuning forks were a little weird. It's like if like a people started an ASMR cult. Yeah, so maybe that's like where they were going. He's like the fallen Scythe. I don't know. In the field, I don't know. I don't know how to say it, let alone spell it. But I know what you mean. Vampires are like making like a, sorry, that's random, but I don't know where that came from. But vampires are making a huge comeback in every freaking form of media. Every media. Like we just watched, well, I don't want to spoil, never mind. I don't want to spoil it in case you haven't watched that show yet. I don't want to spoil it. Just saying the name of the show will spoil it in case you didn't watch the trailer. Like me, I purposely didn't watch the trailer. But we're also watching like What We Do in the Shadows. Vampires. Empire of the Vampire. This chunky beast just came out. I'm reading a vampire retelling, a Dracula retelling right now. That's queer. But look at this freaking book, by the way. It's huge. It's huge. Vampires always circle just back around, and they always come back around. They're one of the classic monsters. That's why they do that. They just always come back around, and they're sexy. Vampires are sexy, so like they can always come back. It's not hard to make a vampire sexy. I don't know why, but this book is huge, though. Yeah, look at this thing. It's like a Bible. Anyway, I only grabbed that because it's like right there. It was really close. It's a monster. It is a monster. It's a monster. I just keep watching and reading vampire stuff. I love vampire stuff. Oh yes, whatever. Offspring of angels and humans. Yeah. Ugh. I don't read Cassandra Clare. I gave up. I read the first three books. The first 3 books. of the Mortal Instruments series, and they were nope, they were not. They were not my favorite. They were not my favorite. But anyway. Dark Shadows. I've never watched the Dark Shadows show, but I've watched the movie. You don't have What We Do in the Shadows in Canada? You don't have access to that? Hi, Josh. That sucks. That's terrible. It's terrible. It's such a good show. It's such a good show. 200 episodes left. How many episodes are there in Dark Shadows? That's a lot of episodes. You have 200 episodes left? You've been watching that show for forever, haven't you? Only read the first one so far. Oh, of the Mortal Instruments? I don't care. A lot of people like those books, so that's fine. If you like them, you read them. I just don't get it. I just don't get the hype. I think they're really bad. Like, all of my Cassandra Clare books are sitting in the box in the hallway because they're just like inching their way out the door. They like started on a shelf and then they moved down to a bottom lower shelf. Then they moved into a box. The box moved out into the hallway, and now they're just exiting. Because I just, with the exception of the ones that I've read, because I always keep everything that I've read, but I don't. They're easy to read, at least. Like, that's not a problem. They're easy to read. They're just the trope in the first. I just couldn't get past that trope. I just did not. Nope. And I'm just. I don't like the main character. I don't like the love interest either. I think he's kind of boring too. Like, everyone's fucking boring. The only people who are interesting in that book is Bane and Alex. And like, even that, like, I'm like, am I gonna read these entire series just to read just him? And I could just read like the Bane Chronicles book, but I don't know. I'm just bored with them. They're just not my cup of tea. But that's just me. It's just me. A lot of people like them, so I don't blame it. Wait, what? You just rewatched episode 1000? I missed the first 200 and I'm not going back. I started watching in 2007. Oh, Viewathon. Oh, I remember Viewathon. Hard to impress. I'm not either. I'm very, I don't know. It happens rarely, but every now and then I get a book that I just, nope. I think it's probably it probably doesn't help that, like, I don't know. I think a lot of the love for that series is nostalgia. I think it's kind of like Series of Unfortunate Events for me. Like, Series of Unfortunate Events will never be bad in my eyes because no matter what. And I've literally had to pick apart the first book for a paper that I wrote, and I still love it. And it's always going to be my baby. But so I have like the gilded, the rose-colored glasses, I guess. But I don't know. It's Cave Notice. It's out in the hallway. Eventually I'll make it downstairs. Maybe it'll make it into the car. Sit in the car for about 4 months and then finally get donated. I think I would have been fine with the trope in the first book if they would have just they would have just left it and not done. Well, I don't want to spoil anything for Kelly, but if they would have just stopped and like ended it the way it was. And I think another reason that I have so much trouble with that trope and with Cassandra Clare, her books, is because I read a short story collection. The one over there somewhere. It's in the yellow. Summer Days and Summer Nights. I don't like short story collections. I can never finish them, but I actually finished that one. And she had a short story in there. And it was a very, very similar trope, but it was the cousin. And I'm just starting to think that Cassandra Clare, since she's an only child, she has some interesting fucked up fetishes that she needs to work out. Like, ever since I read that, I'm like, I'm done. I read that, and then I read the third book in the Mortal Instruments, and I'm like, I'm good here. I'm good. I'm done. That's just me. Anyway. 5 times a week. Oh my god. So you said that there's like 1,200 or more. You said you still have like 200 to go. Almost said What We Do in the Shadows of Dark Shadows. Yeah. 1,225 episodes. Jesus. That's a lot. That's too much. It's too many. Yeah. Whew. Damn. That's a lot of episodes. Yeah. I think that's another reason why the trope bothered me like so much. Like, I didn't like it, and then I think I read the first 2 books, and I was like, and then I read that short story, and it's this very similar trope, just with a cousin, and I'm just like, nah. No. And then I read the third book, and I'm like, you know what? I don't think that I want to read any more Cassandra Clare. Nope. I think I'm good. I'll let other people's read it. Also, it's like a huge commitment because the series is very long. So if I'm not enjoying myself, then why push it? You know? I don't want to push something that just doesn't feel good. Because I don't think I gave any of the books. If I did, I was being very, very generous at the time. But I don't think I gave any of them more than 3 stars. Oh, yeah. Hi, Squeakers. Hi, baby. Don't scratch the box. Why does everybody want to scratch this box? Come here, baby. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's jealous. Hi, Aria. Hey. There's Bane up there. Oh, she did not want to be picked up. Anyway, sorry. I went on tangent. Whew. Yeah, he's up there. It's washing time. Because he can't look out the window because there's nothing to see. Anyway. Great. Well, I will see how far I get with Mortal Instruments then. I'm sorry. I'm the bearer of bad news. I just don't like it. I get why people like it though. Like, I guess this, I don't know. Like, the setting is interesting, and the whole I don't know. What am I trying to say? Nephilium, the not dystopian, but paranormal stuff is fun. It's like the only redeeming factor of those books, but I can see why people like them so much. I just couldn't get past. I just couldn't get past the thing. So much so that I'm just like, I'm done. Just couldn't get past it. But that's just me. A lot of people love them, so. So many spinoffs, and the books are long. Yeah. They just keep making, she just keeps making more and more and more and more and more and more of this series that I'm just like, ugh. And I feel bad because, like, the newest books are really pretty. Like, the covers are really beautiful, but, like, I'm just nah. My sister likes the Mortal Instruments series. I think she's read them. I don't know if she's read them all or not, but she likes them. I do not, but she does. Yeah, the recent ones, they're competing with this bad boy. Like, they're like about the same size as him. They might even be bigger. And he's how big is he? I'm really upset because this came with this, like, I don't know if you can see, but it's bent. It's bent right there. It's got like a dent. It's got a dent in it. See the corner? You can hardly see it. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. But how many pages is this book? It's got maps. 734 pages. Oh, and it's got, I don't want to look at that in case that's a spoiler. I'll start at the beginning more. Oh, boy. Let's go to the first one. Oh, that's a map, too. There's another map. But this book's got illustrations. I'm really excited. It's a really pretty book. I wonder if, I'm sure, at least one of them, but I wonder if some of the special editions of these books, because there's like 20,000, this one's signed, but there's 20,000 freaking special editions of this book that came out, and they're like, I wonder if any of them have like colored illustrations, because that'd be really pretty. But yeah, I thought it was going to be like 1,000 with how big it is, but the print's, I guess, decent too, so that helps. Ooh, first time watch for X-Files. I started watching like that. I just bit my tongue. The Twilight Zone not too long ago, and that's got like 20,000 billion episodes. I think I'm only on like season 2. That's a fun show to like watch, like one episode of every now and again, because every episode's different. I like shows like that. Pretend like it's a series of 3 books. Right? And this is gonna be, I think this is gonna be a trilogy. And you know how like books usually get bigger, like as they go on, like the Thunderhead, or not the Toll. The Toll's, well, you can't really see it from here, but the Toll is bigger, not way bigger, but decently bigger than Thunderhead. Look, I'm so excited. There's actually tabs in this one. You can't see them. I can kind of, but there's tabs in this one. Not very many, but like little tabs. So when I'm reading, I can see why the hell I tab certain things out. I used to tab my books all the time. I miss those days. I need to start doing that again. Tabbing. Maps. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. Oh, look at those claws. Digging in. Look at those claws. They're vicious. You're vicious. You're so vicious. I'm so scared. Oh, no, I cower in fear. Did you see him pull? He literally just pulled my hand down to pet him. You're ridiculous. I love you, Drogo. I love you. You're mommy's buddy. You're my best bud. You're my best friend, and I know that I'm yours. Yep. Sorry. I just get distracted. Yeah, Shay Kristoff. So I think it's going to be a trilogy. I think I'm so upset that like mine's got beat up in the mail. Kind of bummed, but it's huge. That's what she said. Oh, is that a naked lady? Oh, it is. I can't show you that. Oh, Lord. This is not a YA book, by the way. But all of the first editions of this book are signed. All of them. And the cover's pretty. Yeah, see, it says book 1. Well, you can't see it. It's really tiny, but it says book 1. Epic. I think it's gonna be good, but I'm still reading Nevernights by him, so I don't want to start another one of his books yet. And I'm like, I really want to read that one like right now. These Halloween and vampires, but I'm like, no, I need to wait. I need to wait. Series just gets bigger and bigger. Yeah, yeah. The toll is chunky. I know. I should tab out more, but sometimes I just don't have it with me. Or I'll listen to half of it like through audiobook and then like, I don't know. Then I forget what I liked to tab out. Ebooks, so I took notes on index cards. That's pretty smart. Leave it to Shannon to be smart. I'm not that bright. I didn't know it was adult. Yeah. I'm sure the library hold is probably going to be long for that baby. Yeah, that's adult. So is Nevernight, which is like if you see Nevernight in a bookstore in the young adult section, it's not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be there. It is definitely not not young adult. And this one is Empire of the Vampire is not young adult either. It's supposed to be adult. It is supposed to be bloody and sexy and all the things. I think an index card would be smart no matter what. Like, even if you're just reading this way, because then you can just put the index card. You can use the index card as a bookmark. Oh, Shannon, you're a genius. Oh my goodness. Oh. Number 46 on 10 copies. Oh my god. It's not so bad. Yeah. I had a feeling. It's supposed to be one of the book of the year, like one of those books. Oh, speaking of book of the year, my most anticipated book of the year came. This Aristotle and Dante's out too. It's shiny, but the sequel is out and it's really pretty. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe it's a really beautiful book. I expect this to be equally as beautiful, but the Bronze Beast came out. This is book 3 in the Gilded Wolf series, and I'm so excited. It's so pretty. I still haven't read the sequel yet. Big surprise there, but it's got a bee. It's got a little oh, I can't see it. Can you see the bee? Little bee. Tilt it. Oh, I got it. The shadow. There you go. Now you can see the bee. There's a little bee. And it came signed because I ordered it from this one bookstore. So I got signed. And it came with this little pretty print. Oh. It's beautiful. I think this is the last book. I think it's just a trilogy. This is the last book. So yeah, book 2 is I'm not getting up. Am I gonna get up? No, I'm not getting up. Book 2's over there. On that racket, that bookshelf in the corner. It's Silvered Serpents. It's equally as beautiful. And I haven't read it yet. Big surprise. Even though that's my most anticipated book of the year, Bronze Beast, I probably won't read it this year. Aristotle and Dante, so good. So good. It's so beautiful. Okay, I have to get up and get that book. Only because I have to show you. Oh my god, my legs. in my pajama bottoms that I've been in all day. Okay, this we were just talking about tabs. I don't know if you can see, Aiden. There's so much shadow. Yeah, there's a lot of tabs. This whole entire book was basically just tabbed out. It looks like it's like there's more tabs in here than there are pages at this point. Oh my gosh, like that's how much I like loved this book. Like, it's so beautiful. It's so like just the way like Benjamin Arisantes, the way he writes is like so like beautiful and lyrical and just beautiful. So many beautiful things. I'm trying to see if I can find like a great like quote. I'm trying to figure out if I can find. Oh, I just tabbed out so many things. So many things. I don't know. I like this one where he's talking about like artists. And he's talking about paintings. And he says, "See, the thing about artists is that they tell stories. I mean, some paintings are like novels." And then he continues to go on about like paintings and stuff. But that's really beautiful. I like that idea. Anyway, this is such a pretty book. Such a pretty book. And the sequel is huge. It's huge. Anyway, sorry. Killer Wolves. Sorry. Which book are you picking up from the library? The Gilded Wolves or Aristotle and Dante? Which book? I lost. I got distracted by it. First note, page 1, paragraph 1. Second note, page 1, paragraph 2. Gilded Wolves. Oh my goodness. Gilded Wolves is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Everyone in that book is hot. I think that's my major selling point as a bisexual. I think I just really like the book because everyone is hot in the book. Everyone. Ouch. Hypnos is my favorite character. Every single person in that book is just fine. Also, Roshni Chotsky likes to like rip your heart out, which is fun too, but not really. But excuse you? What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Nothing? You're not gonna say nothing to me? You're just gonna stare at me? She's like, bitch, I'm cute. I'll do what I want. I'm gonna continue scratching this box. Everyone's fine in that book. Fine. Also, everyone's flawed as well in that book. Gilded Wolves. Like, everyone's flawed as well as beautiful. A bunch of flawed, beautiful people. Aristotle and Dante is so beautiful. It's such a pretty book. Such a pretty, pretty book. My Australian friend, he was like, he finally read like Aristotle and Dante. He gave it 5 stars, and he writes really rough, like really rough. He's a very difficult writer. And he didn't know that this book was out yet, and I think I took a photo and sent it to him. And he's like, "What? It's out?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it is. It's pretty." I'm like, "Get it." I don't know if it's out in Australia yet, but it's out in the US. But really pretty. And I love that it like it matches. I like that it matches. Like it doesn't match in size, I don't think. No, it doesn't match in size, but it matches. Like covers are like perfect. The cover is perfect. It's everything. Anyway, I digress. Sorry. Tangents. There should be a tagline, flawed and beautiful. It really should. I think that would sell. That's what I tell everyone about Gilded Wolves. Like anyone. Hey! Hey, 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 hey. Too rough. Too rough. What's the matter? What'd she do to you? Calm down. Good Lord. They were fighting. But rough fighting. Calm down. Yeah, Mommy's here. Calm down. What are you fighting for? Don't give me I love you eyes. I'm not the one you have to apologize. You were attacking your sister. Why are you bumping on your sister? What'd she do to you? What did you do to her? Sorry. Anyway. We're like fighting over there. It's so rough. Are you okay, Ari? I don't know who was the instigator there. They both instigate each other. What you squirming for? Are you mad at me? You sit. You sit, buddy. Sit. He's like, I don't like this, Mom. He's in. Go tell her you're sorry. Go tell her you're sorry. Be nice to her. Don't be mean, butthead. Be nice. Be nice to your sister. Aria, watch out. He's watching you. Anyway, sorry. Damn cats. Aria's like the smallest, but she's kind of a big fucking bully. Sometimes. She can be a big bully. So half the time I don't know if like a fight was like it's not even a real fight, but like I don't know if like it was like she started it or he started it. I just like, can you guys not? Anyway, cats. Only have 20,000 of them. How could they possibly get annoyed by each other? How many note cards? How many note cards we took? Shannon's like the queen of note cards. I love like Shannon's organizational methods very much. I wish I could be that person. I am not. What is Sansa doing back there? What are you doing? There's a bamboo plant right there, and there's a bamboo plant up there, and Sansa is constantly plotting how to get to it, to each of them, all the time. There used to be 3 bamboo plants. Now there's 1. And, well, there's that one over there. But now there used to be 3 right there, and now there's 1. And I wonder why. Because someone's obsessed. She's looking at it right now. You're never going to get that one. And if you do, I'm throwing you out in the street. I'm done with you. I'm lying. I won't do that because I love you, but I'll think about it. 4 index cards. I just wish I could be that level of organized. I am not that guy. I feel like I would set out to do something like that and then I would not follow through. I think I'd probably like keep track for like 2 pages and then I'd be like, yeah, I forgot about it. Aria, don't be a bully. Anyway, I don't know where Josh went. I think he left. Went somewhere. He didn't text me, did he? No. Nope, just my dad. I saw this TikTok where Tommy Lee, his wife posted it. Tommy Lee from Motley Crue. His wife bought him a bonsai tree, and it's like out in like his deck, and the whole video is him just like admiring this bonsai tree. And I'm like, I can't believe I'm watching a video of Tommy Lee from Motley Crue just chilling with his bonsai tree. Anyway, it's probably the drugs. The drugs. Well, I think he's clean now, but it's just. I think he's clean now, but he didn't used to be. Tommy Lee with him. I would show it to you, but first off, my phone's like dead. Well, no, it's got 10%, but I don't know if it'll show on the screen because it's kind of got a glare. But it's on TikTok. It's just, I don't know if you can see. There he is. Just He's admiring his bonsai tree. There he is. He's circling it. He's just checking out his bonsai tree. Oh, he got a lemon. He's just checking on it. He's got that little thingy. It's just Tommy Lee with the bonsai. It is a huge bonsai tree. Look at that tree. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And look, he's gonna hang that little thing on it. It's just Tommy Lee with a bonsai tree. It's a huge bonsai tree. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Anyway, there you go. Tommy Lee with a bonsai tree. It took me a minute to realize it was Tommy Lee. Like, she kept saying, like, Tommy Lee interior decorating. I'm like, what? And then I'm like, oh my God, that's Tommy Lee with a fucking bonsai tree. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it was expensive bonsai. Yeah. Yeah. They have the money. Jesus. Ugh. I can only imagine how much it costs. It's a beautiful tree, though. It does make reading slower to take notes. Yeah. I think that's the problem with me. I think that's why I like went away from like tabbing as much as I used to too, because like it forces me to slow down a bit because like, I get the tab. Writing in your books. I will do that with. I did that with the series of unfortunate events, but it's not. I have multiple copies, so I did it with a. Just scratching. Get it. Get it. Get it. Woo! What are you doing? Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. But I have like multiple copies of like the series of unfortunate events, so they're so distracting. So what is she doing? So I wrote in those ones, but I can't do it in like she's ridiculous. I'm too distracted today. It's really bad. But yeah, it's my brain. There's too much. I did too much today, and my brain is fried. Can't do distractions. I also wrote in a couple classics. There, I spit it out. But like, I can't write in all my books. It's too much. She's really scaling that. Look at her go. God damn. Impressive. That's impressive, Sansa. Oh, get up. Get up there. She's too skinny. I wish she ate more. She's like the skinniest one out of all of them. She needs to eat more. I even tried like separating her food like when it's dinner time, and she still doesn't eat enough. I want to make her fat. Anyway, sorry. She's not like malnourished. She's just a lot skinnier than all the other ones. The other ones are turning into chunky boys. You can't get up there. You can't get up. She's trying to get up. She's trying to get up there. There's already... Oprah's already up. Oh, she's up on the bookshelf now. She just... It's probably... Books are probably going to start falling on my head. Anyway. I'm in an ADHD mood is what you mean. Like, I can't focus today. It's bad. She likes to like, there's books up on the top. There isn't as many books up there as there used to be. I used to utilize the top of my bookshelf like an extra shelf. But there's like a bunch of mass market paperbacks up there. If they start dropping, it's her. She's trying to kill me. Yeah, I like that. I like getting books that have like other people's stuff written in them. I see that a lot with like Shakespeare whenever I get like Shakespeare, because Shakespeare's like taught a lot in school, so people annotated a lot. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think people love like I don't think I've ever met anyone who doesn't like reading what other people wrote in books. I like it. I think it's interesting. It adds to it because like someone else had a completely different experience. The alphabet book. Also read a lot on ebooks, so notes there. But Kindle. Oh yeah, Kindle does give word definitions. Kindle will also let you highlight stuff too. I don't know where it gets saved though. I guess it gets saved on Goodreads, I think. Now. I think they now have like an option where it can get saved on Goodreads, I think. I'm not 100% sure because I don't read Kindle as much as I used to. My hair's a mess. Anyway, I digress. Oh yeah, the dictionary feature. I like when Shannon posts the dictionary feature because Shannon always posts really interesting ones on Instagram. Kelly, you miss out because you need to get Instagram. Just get it and follow Shannon. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. You can email yourself notes. I didn't know that. Oh. I think my Goodreads and my Kindle are attached. I think that's why it like does that. No. No pressure. I like everything that Shannon posts. Well, I don't end up liking it all because there's my feed is so clogged with just so much stuff. But I try to like everything that I see. I'm sorry. I'm yawning like it's been a long day. Ugh. Long school day. She's ridiculous. She's like a freaking climb. See, that's why I want her to get fat because she just if I get her fat, maybe she'll get lazy and stop climbing all up on everything. We just got a new TV. Fortunately, she hasn't really discovered that there's a new TV, but we were really worried that she would get up on the TV, or at least try to. The TV's like this skinny, so it's not like she can get up on it, but we thought about it anyway. No. Shannon's like the nicest person ever. Should we set the alarm? Oh, yes. Let's Alicia set a time. Glad you. Yeah, I feel like that too. I think that's another reason why I need to get back to like posting more on Instagram too, especially with like books, because it's kind of like a what's the word? Oh my god, accountability tool, like posting on Instagram. There's like a scratch right there. My brain is broken. Anyway. Date for Thunderhead. I don't know how much time you want because it's bigger. Did you have a date in mind? You said you got it all mapped out. How much bigger is this book than the other one? Is it smaller? It looks almost smaller, but I don't think it is. This one's 504. How big was this one? Oh, this one feels lighter. Oh, this one 433. Oh, it's not that much bigger. Okay. It does look a little bit bigger. A bit bigger. What's that from? Bit bigger. That's wrong. Sorry. My brain. I'm so sorry. It is gone. Early November. Sure. Whatever works for you. By the way, I love this cover even more than I love this cover. It gets better. So epic. So epic. And they look so nice together. It's a shame that my shelves are rainbow and not color-coded. I mean, and not alphabetical. I mean, yeah, the colors are really pretty. Really aesthetically pleasing. I like the flames. This one doesn't have flames. Anyway, it's up to you guys. I will cram it in wherever I can. That doesn't sound right. I'm gonna shut up. That didn't sound right. Yeah, my app. First day of American what? First day of American Indian. What is that? Indian Heritage Month. November is American Indian Heritage Month? You mean Native American? Why would you say American Indian? Why don't you just say indigenous? I think Native American, I guess, is kind of bad too. Just say indigenous. What? What? I didn't even know we had a month in the U.S. When did that start? Anyway, I mean, it's a good thing, but I didn't know where it started. Anyway, sorry. The 9th work. Yes, the 9th works for me. Oh, yeah. I've been there with inventory. Ugh. 9th. Yeah. The 9th. Thunderhead. Well, spell it right, is he? Thunderhead. And we're going to make it green because the book is green. I guess Josh is Josh home? Sounds like he is. Thunderhead. Ugh. So close to Halloween. Ugh. Yeah. I hate inventory. I hate inventory prep. Like, we have someone who comes, we have like a group that comes and does our inventory. Well, you always have, usually people have like teams that come in and do your inventory, but the inventory prep is hell. I don't like that. Thunderhead. I can't not say it that way. I don't know how else to say it. Thunderhead. Just feels like it's like, I don't know. Maybe it just reminds me of like thunder, you know, like Ozzy Osbourne. Is that the song I'm thinking of? Thunder. I don't know. That's what it's like. Yeah. The inventory prep is always the worst. And then a team comes in and does it, and we have to like count behind the team, and a lot of times the team they don't give a shit, because why should they care? That's right, it's AC/DC. That's right, Thunderstruck. Yes, that's what I was singing. That, I think that's why I call it, I think that's why I say it like that, because I always think of thunder. Thunderstruck. Yes, that's what I was thinking. AC/DC. Thunderhead needs a theme song. It already got one. Thunder. AC/DC. Thunderstruck. I can hear the guitar solo in my head. Oh, anyway. I put it in my calendar. I remembered. Oh, God, I saw the skull again. There, look at that. I put it right there. It's pretty. There. Beautiful. You just open it up and it plays thunder. It's like one of those books we had, like one of those like greeting cards where you open up and they play music. It's just thunder. Just plays the whole time while you're reading the book. You're trying to pay attention and it's just singing the whole time too. And just that part, just the opening of Thunderstruck, not even the whole song, just thunder. Oh my goodness. I digress. I also got this whole Alice Oseman box set. Well, I can't get it out though. That's what she said. Oh, and I got 2 pirate. Well, I'm gonna probably do a haul at some point, but I got 2 women pirate books. Women pirate books for research. Look, you got Maya. Oh, she's shiny. You got Maya. You got Maya. She pretty. She's pretty. Anyway, can't believe this is out already. Anyway, I got this whole big. Look at this big chunky. I had to order this box set on Book Depository because I wanted to read Loveless, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I meant to do it as like not a buddy read, but my Australian friend was having like a book club. He started like a book club, and the first book was supposed to be Loveless, and I didn't get to read it because I didn't have it. I couldn't find it anywhere. But here now I have all of the Alice Oseman books, the originals. The original novels. This chunky big box set. Just bought the whole thing. Anyway. Yeah, Maya's out. The new Maya. New Maya. There she is. Oh, sorry. This is so glary. There she is. How exciting. Aww. To future storytellers, never give up. This book is dedicated to you and to my family. Anyway, yeah, it's out. No, probably not. You read Radio Silence? You don't know those ones? Yeah, it's Loveless. It's got Radio Silence, Solitaire. I was born for this. I've read Heartstopper by her, the first 2 volumes. I have the 3rd one over there, but I've read the first 2 volumes, and they're so good. I want to read some of her other stuff, but am I gonna read Radio Silence soon or Maya? The answer is neither. I will probably not read either one of those anytime soon. Sorry, my grammar is awful. Please. I'm in a grammar's class and I barely pay attention. Heartstopper is phenomenal. Oh, Maya. No, I don't plan on reading Maya anytime soon. I want to, but I don't. I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna be honest with myself. I probably won't read it anytime soon yet. It's a sequel, so it'll probably sit on my shelf for a while. Naturally. But Heartstopper's so good. Oh my god. My phone's buzzing. People send me TikToks. Stop sending me TikToks. Anyway. Ugh, I get distracted too easily today. It's bad. Anyway. Oh my gosh, it's 9 o'clock already? Oh my lord. There's so late to Hearts. I felt like I was late. I only read the first 2 volumes this year. And I tried not to read the second volume really bad, but I couldn't. I needed a pick me up the one day. I had a really bad day, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to read some cute boys. They are adorable. Heartstopper is phenomenal. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. It is very good. Very good. If you can get it from the library, get it from the library. It's worth every second. And it's a graphic novel, so it's like you'll fly through it. They're very, very, very quick reads. Both of them are read in one sitting. It's kind of hard not to because it's really just delightful. Just a nice little pick-me-up of sweetness. And if you like Heartstopper, you should read Check Please because it's very similar-esque. Just cute. Just cute. Oh, still no people just reading it now. Yeah, it's worth the hype. Yeah, for sure. So good. Yeah. It's awesome. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've heard anyone read Heartstopper and say they didn't like it. I don't think I've met a single person who has said Heartstopper sucked. If they did, they were probably a bigot anyway, so I don't no. I can't think of a single person who's read it and been like, this sucks. I would love to read like 1-star reviews of it on Goodreads if there is any. Gonna search that for later. Just get some amusement. No, there's 0 1-star reviews. There's absolutely 0. At least for the second book. What about the first? Oh, that's a lot of reviews. I guess there wouldn't be for the second book. 0 1-star reviews. There's 1 2-star review. Yeah, people don't rate this book badly. How many 3-star reviews are there? There's only 7% of all the reviews are 3 stars. It has a 4.52 rating. Yeah. Shannon does it right there. Yeah. That is like extremely high, especially on Goodreads. Like, yeah. It's extremely high. Volume number 2 has a 4.6 rating. Jesus. I'm assuming because people who liked Volume 1 would continue to read Volume 2. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's not surprising at all. So I guess I can't read bad reviews of it because everybody likes it. Couldn't read a bad review even if I wanted to. Yeah, it's one of the few universal loves. Yeah. That never happens. It never happens. Everybody loves it because it's phenomenal. Like I said, I have yet to hear anyone say anything bad about it at all. What is going on up there? Cats. She's looking at something. There must be a bug in here or something. Or a ghost. Either or. Anyway, oh my god. Help me, Tom Cruise. I don't think Josh is home. I don't know where he went. Whatever. Maybe he went out to eat. Maybe he is here and I just don't know. He was here. I just got new pens. ADHD. It's bad tonight. Oh my goodness. Too many quizzes. I have to meet up next week. Next week? Week before. Week after. Next week. I have to meet up with a group project thing and I don't want to do that at all. Lots of things. So many things. There's a Furby. There's my Furby over there. I always forget what's on my shelves until I like do a video in front of them. Then I can see. It's like I don't look at them. Become so used to them. Why is my vibrate on? Good Lord. What is wrong with my brain? Make it stop. I can't focus on anything. Anyway, Thunderhead. It's gonna be good. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how Shannon will feel, but it will hopefully be good. Sorry. your Kelly, your comment is held for review. Should I show it or should I hide it? Your one brain cell ready for bed was apparently very offensive. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yes. Go do all the things. Do you think Shannon will like this one better? Yes. Maybe. I'm going to go with yes. Because now she knows what she's getting into. Maybe. I hope so. I think, yeah. I'm excited to reread this one again. I think Shannon will like this one better. Yeah, yeah, that's reassuring. Yes, yeah. It's dinner time. I need to get dinner too. Wow, what was to be reviewed? Brain? I don't know. I don't know if it thought like it was like insulting. I don't know if they like thought that it was like slinging insults or something. I think I've had one of your comments, Shannon, once go in a review because I think we were talking about classics or something. We said something about Moby Dick and it censored it asked me if I wanted to show it because I had dick in it. It's like, no, it's a Moby Dick. It's about a whale. But yet I'll get like these trolls that come in sometimes and talk nonsense and they can just keep talking. But like your one brain cell, like you're talking down on yourselves. Dinner sounds lovely. Go have dinner. Start Scythe or Scythe book 2 soon. Anyway, my one gripe with never mind. It's written on the back. I'm like my one gripe is it doesn't say book 2 on it. Like how are you supposed to know which book comes first? But it says it on the back. The back of the book, mine's hardcover, so I don't know if you guys have that one, but it's that quote is ominous. Yes, even though I go off on 20,000 tangents because my brain is broken. Hopefully you like this one better. No, mine doesn't. They might on the paperback, if there is a paperback of this one. I'm assuming there would be. No. I like that the scythe up here like cuts into the words though, like and creates a really like I don't know, it feels really nice. Anyway, sorry. But no, it doesn't say it anywhere on the front of mine. Just on the back. Oh, sorry. Sorry that you missed it. Oh, we're just wrapping up. Well, we're going to talk about what date? We're going to talk about Thunderhead on, I lost the date. Or November 9th. That's 7 p.m. again. So if you want to join us, November 9th. It's a lot of rambling and not talking about the book anyway, so you didn't miss much. We go off on so many tangents. Fashionably late. It happens. No, yeah, November 9th we're going to talk about Thunderhead. And hopefully Shannon likes it better. But yeah, hopefully you can make it. Sorry that you didn't catch the end of this. But like I said, it's a lot of tangents. We did talk about the book a little bit. But we do go off on 20,000 tangents. Oh, Eliza is late. Eliza 8 late. My name's Elizabeth too, but I go by Izzy. My God. Just call me Eliza late. Would it be Eliza late or Eliza late? Oh my goodness. Anyway. We're just wrapping up. Anyway, Shannon's got to go get dinner. Go get some dinner. Hopefully you can join us for Thunderhead, though. And maybe we'll actually talk more about the book. We'll see. Instead of tangents, like always. Elizabeth, but with late. Eliza late. Eliza late. All right. Well, I'm gonna go too. I have to still do that reading for school. I should just get it done with. I don't wanna, but I should just get it over with and do it tonight. Hopefully you can join us for Thunderhead, though. Eliza late. It's fun to say. Kay Kelly gets some sleep. Shannon gets some food and then some sleep. I'm gonna go read terrible things for school. Hopefully they're not that bad. And pet some cats, maybe? I think they're all asleep again. Anyway. I'm gonna go. Thanks. Thanks for visiting me. Thanks for hanging out with me. I can do it. Yes. She doesn't pick terrible short stories, my professor, so hopefully this one's by Kelly Link. Oh, maybe that's the website. I don't know. I don't know what this one's about. Anyway. Goodbye. See you next time. Goodbye. I always feel like the person on the phone. Like I don't want to say bye. Bye first. Goodbye. Goodbye.